Hello and welcome to the conversation. You're with India Post Live, where we bring you live conversations on various issues. Today we have a very interesting topic to talk about, but before we get to that, we'd like to tell you that if you're a political animal and if you're interested in politics, then here is a game for you that you cannot miss. Just log on to our site indiapostlive.com and you can play as your favorite politician between Narendra Modi, Arvind Kejriwal and Rahul Gandhi. The game is called the vote race. You can drive your favorite party or your favorite neta to get as many votes as you can for them. So hurry up, don't waste any time, log on to the site and get as many votes as you can for your favorite political party or your neta. Coming back to the conversation, what we are going to discuss today are the possibilities of various people who are in the race for the Prime Minister's chair if NDA comes to power. Although Narendra Modi is BJP's prime ministerial candidate, but are there others in the race too? And what will happen in case BJP falls short of a majority? Who are these players? We are going to discuss about one of them. Take a look. Narendra Modi hogged the limelight with his nomination in Varanasi on Thursday, and his supporters feel as if he has already become the Prime Minister. But is there a possibility that Namo may not be in the hot seat if NDA comes to power? At least the minorities of Lucknow think so, especially Shia cleric Maulana Kalbe Jawad. Maulana Jawad went on to say that even though they are scared of Narendra Modi, the BJP's Lucknow candidate Rajnath Singh has the acceptability of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and that has set alarm bells ringing in BJP's top brass. Vajpayee had represented Lucknow 5 times from 1991 to 2004 and was regarded as the moderate face of the BJP. Now, with an endorsement from the Muslim clergy, does Rajnath hope to do a Vajpayee if BJP falls short of a majority? So, what are the chances of Rajnath Singh doing a Atal Bihari Vajpayee? To discuss on this conversation, I have with me Ishan Russell, senior journalist, and also someone who has his roots from Lucknow. And of course, we have Shivraj Singh, who is the Chief General Secretary of the Rashtriya Lok Samata Party, which is an NDA ally. I'd like to come to you first, Shivraj ji. You're an NDA ally. We were discussing the odds if BJP falls short of a majority. How do you see, the race fanning out as far as the prime ministerial candidate is concerned?
First, I would like to tell you that now the mood of the nation has set in for Modi. Not also for NDA or BJP, to be very honest. The mood of the nation is set in for Modi. It is no NDA election. It is no BJP election. People do not as such have any preference for NDA or for BJP. This is a pro-Modi or anti-Modi election, wherever you fall in. Therefore, chances of anybody becoming a prime minister from NDA other than Modi is not even the remotest possibility. It's not possible in the wildest of imagination of any person who has even an iota of political understanding and iota of understanding of the people's mood in this country.
Sir, I'd like to bring you back to 2004. No one thought Manmohan Singh could be the Prime Minister, but
true.
So, in such a scenario, I'd like to ask you, what are the odds of Rajnath Singh?
That's what I'm telling you. If NDA doesn't get the numbers, I'm saying it's fine. Anybody can become the Prime Minister from out of the NDA fold. But the people who are voting for NDA are not voting for anybody but only and only for Modi. Therefore, I would like you said 2004, remember 2004. Because people were voting for Congress party. So it was a call taken by the chairperson of UPA, that is Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. And she decided for anybody. She could have decided for anybody other than Manmohan also, and people would have accepted, because that's a party of that kind. People had not voted for Manmohan. People had not voted for Sonia Gandhi. People had voted for Congress party or UPA alliance. It was much of failure of NDA, and it was a success of UPA. It was not success of a person.
Okay.
This time it is on a person.
You know,
Okay, Shan, I'm trying to bring you in because
yeah, and I would want to come in because of the fact that, I mean, I was covering the BJP for the past 5-6 years, and I remember Rajnath Singh's last presidency. And with the BJP, sir, with all due respect, BJP is its own worst enemy many a times, and it often
Definitely,
implodes. And there would be enough within the party
I
who would be
second
backing
you. I
Narendra
second
Modi
you in
and would
that.
be willing to pull him down. So in that scenario, that's why we're doing the story. In that scenario, somebody like a Rajnath Singh, who's trying to, who's contesting from Lucknow, trying to get into the Vajpayee sort of zone and try to get as many people with him as possible. I mean, he's going out to Muslims, reaching out to them, apologizing to them. He's the only one in the BJP who's done that. So, I mean, in that sense, somebody, I mean, with more secular credentials, if the need arises, then Rajnath Singh really could be the man.
okay, I'd like to bring in Sunita Aaron. She is the senior resident editor of Hindustan Times in Lucknow, and I've had the honor of interacting with her a couple of times when I was in Lucknow. Ma'am, thank you so much for joining on this conversation.
Thank you. Thank you. Morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Sunita, what is the buzz in Lucknow as far as Rajnath Singh is concerned? I mean, we're hearing talks of Varanasi and Modi, and we're hearing talks of Amritsar and Arun Jaitley. Is there a same buzz as far as Rajnath Singh and Lucknow are concerned?
You're talking about his seat, or you're talking
Yes.
about his politics?
No, right now we're discussing the Lok Sabha seat, and what is the message that BJP workers are giving? Are they talking of him of having a larger role than just being an MP from Lucknow? He could also be one of the aspirants for the top seat.
Look, that's what is BJP would like others to believe. But as the way, if you look at it, this election is basically not BJP election. It's Modi election. So now the way the hype has gone up, I think it will be very difficult for BJP to hoist anybody else on the PM's position. So even if BJP or Rajnath Singh ji would want people to believe that he could be the alternative in case they run short of numbers, I think people know that it's not going to happen.
But let's assume a scenario. I mean, BJP is hoping that they'll get absolute majority. But in a scenario where we've even seen NCP chief Sharad Pawar say that he doesn't see Narendra Modi coming to power because of the lack of acceptability. If that is a factor.
Look, we have seen that the stance taken by political parties before in the run-up to the elections and post-elections is usually very different. So when you have the minority votes in front of you, you take a different stance. For instance, Mayawati, if I talk about UP, then Mayawati is contesting against BJP, telling Muslims to make her prime minister if they don't want Modi. But post-elections, do you think she will not join? She has done it in the past, thrice she has done it in the past. So definitely, if they are short of 200, if they are short of say 220, if it's just 40-50 that they need, then Modi is going to be there. But if they end up below 200, then maybe others have a chance in BJP.
Okay, Shivraj, 200 plus, then Sunita is saying that it's going to be clear Modi. But
She's absolutely right. That if the number falls short of 200, then other people can have a chance. But as I am telling you that we were the first party to join NDA after projection of Mr. Narendra Modi as Prime Minister from NDA. And I have been telling this not now, but 2 years before, Mr. Modi was projected, that once Mr. Modi is projected, the tally of BJP would go to its maximum. It will cross 220, that much I can tell you. In no way it can be less than 200. As far as this untouchability question is concerned, the biggest political parties to raise this untouchability question were only two, Mr. Ramvilas Paswan, LJP, and TDP of Chandrababu Naidu. They left the NDA on the issue of the 2002 riots. But both of them come back to NDA as Mr. Narendra Modi heading the NDA. So this, I can very frankly tell you that secularism and communalism, this is not the issue when the formation of government is concerned. This is only an issue to befool people. This is solely to befool people, to hoodwink the voters, and when question of forming the government comes, most of these regional parties have only one priority, that is to be in the government by hook or by crook or by at any cost. So I do not think that there is any political party in India which would be averse to joining NDA if they have a chance of coming to power, including Mr. Sharad Pawar. Mr. Mulayam Singh has done business with BJP. Mayawati ji has done business with BJP. JDU has done business with BJP. Mr. Nitish Kumar, Mr. Sharad Yadav were with BJP
But
when
sir,
2002
but
riots were going
BJP,
on.
not Narendra Modi.
that's
We've
the
seen
one
JD.
They will come with, I am telling you, given an opportunity, Mr. Sharad Yadav will catch 1 feet off Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. Nitish Kumar will run from Patna to Delhi to catch hold of another feet of Mr. Narendra Modi. That much I can assure you.
But there will be
And-
people within the BJP,
Okay.
sir, who will be pulling it down. That's the
Yeah.
problem. That the BJP itself is such a strange political animal that under pressure, I mean, and there are, I mean, you have Sushma Swaraj, you have LK Advani, you have Shivraj Singh Chauhan, all
I am
sulking,
telling you
all scared about Narendra Modi gaining such a stranglehold over the party that given the opportunity, if anything goes wrong, if that mission 272 or if mission 220 is not successful, then there are many waiting in the wings to say that, you know, there is a little bit of a question mark, and that noise will come from within the BJP.
You are,
The
you are
secular-
right, you are right. But that you are right that noise can come. But only if the BJP falls short of 200 seats,
Okay,
which is not going to happen.
Okay, I'd like to bring in Sunita on this. Sunita, the kind of politics that we've seen Rajnath Singh do, has there been a conscious effort on his part to try and take over the Vajpayee legacy, especially as far as, you know, contesting from Lucknow this time around is concerned?
Yes, exactly. Look, he's a very senior leader, and till the campaign started, I think Modi and Rajnath Singh were seen as buddies. Nobody suspected Rajnath Singh's motives. He was doing what perhaps RSS wanted him to do and bring in Modi there. But now, after that, definitely everybody has aspirations. So he also has one, and he knows that if he supported Modi, Modi will support him. But I doubt, I have never met Mr. Modi, but when I look at him and I've watched him, I don't think so. He's the person who would like to have anybody else occupying that chair and give it so easily. I don't think so. He's going to do that. Rajnath must have realized it by now.
I would add one thing to what Sunita ma'am is saying. She is saying that Mr. Modi would not like to get into that chair. I mean, he would not like anybody other than him to get into the chair. Much more important than that is that people of India would not let anybody come near that chair apart from Narendra Modi. That much I can assure you. Second thing, it will have, if which is a very, very distant possibility, BJP not getting 200. If BJP falls short of that number, BJP will and NDA under Mr. Narendra Modi will do the same thing which was done in Delhi. BJP
But
being
then,
the
sir,
single
they
largest
might
party,
not want to
they would,
remain
they
under
would
the
prefer, they would
NDA.
prefer to
If
sit in opposition.
There'll be many in the BJP who will say that if we reach 180, then that's not a popular mandate for Narendra Modi. Maybe
Yes.
that requires a different kind of a leadership.
That-
And
that's
therefore,
true.
that entire question mark would come in.
That's-
And somebody like a Rajnath Singh would be more acceptable. Even a Shivraj Singh Chauhan, even somebody else for that matter.
Yeah.
And the BJP is often functioned. I mean, Mr. Rajnath Singh only in his last presidency, I mean, everybody remembers the kind of the Rajnath Singh
press he
bashing
got.
that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, from Arun Shori to everybody in the party was blaming him. He was called Alice in Blunderland. And now he's leading the party in this general election. So BJP, that way, is a very strange political animal because it implodes also and then
You are right,
it
BJP is a very
rises.
strange political animal. But the tragedy here is that if Mr. Narendra Modi is not allowed, then everybody will run for himself. That is also a problem. Then all the senior leaders of BJP will start running for themselves. Nobody is going to support anybody. That is the tragedy.
But
If not Modi, then everybody will run
So,
for
but in
himself. or
and then
herself.
in that sense, there are somebody like a Rajnath Singh, who's acceptable to the RSS, who can get more allies, and who's been, in terms of the party
don't
president,
think-
has been somebody who has been able to take care of all the camps with it, like the Delhi
I would
Fort,
like to
etc.
remind you of the situation of 1989. Because I am from that same family of Janata Dal. Mr. Chandrasekhar was much more senior leader than Mr. VP Singh. He had much more experience. VP Singh had come from Congress. But the nation's mood was for VP Singh. Therefore, in spite of all the political skills, in spite of his seniority, Mr. Chandrasekhar had to succumb to the idea of the people that Mr. VP Singh be made the Prime Minister.
So what
In the
you're saying
same
is that
fashion-
Narendra Modi will be there for 6 months and then we'll see someone else take over.
No. It is beyond that. The
Okay,
nation has
okay.
come to a different stage. You go to any place, this is quite, unexpected. People in Tamil Nadu, people in Bihar, they are thronging in lakhs.
Okay,
to see Modi
there's
and
no
to
doubt.
vote.
There's
People
no
are
doubt
waiting,
the
yes.
popularity of Narendra Modi. We'll keep the
Such
conversation.
kind of popularity cannot be sabotaged by any kind of mischief in democracy.
Okay. We'll carry on the
And one
conversation.
thing more, I don't think so Rajnath would approve of Jaitley. There'll be, even at the top level, there'll be a lot of politics that will go on. So don't forget that you have Advani coming at that time. Because
That is
of
what I'm
this.
telling you.
They're
That
all
is
waiting
what-
in the wings
that
to
is
just come
exactly
back,
what
because
I'm
they've been
telling you
completely
that-
sidelined.
I was
They've
about
not
to-
been taken along for this ride.
That is exactly what I am telling you, that nobody will allow anybody.
I was about to come to that point, Sunita, and especially the camps bit. We've seen, in nearby Kanpur, we've seen that, BJP doesn't have too many of Narendra Modi's posters. It's all about Abki Baar Bhajpa Sarkar as far as Murli Manohar Joshi is concerned. So, are these camps going to be a worry for Mr. Modi?
No, you see, Mr. Joshi made a mistake when he said that. Even Varanasi was not a very easy seat for him when he won in 2009. And he's not a very popular figure,
Yeah,
he's not a mass leader. He may be a person who prepares manifesto. And certainly to win Kanpur, where he's facing stiff challenge from Shirpaka Jaiswal, despite what all has happened in the early regimes, he needs Modi to win his seat. I think most of the senior BJP leaders need Modi to win their seats, barring perhaps Rajnath Singh in Lucknow, because of utter legacy and other things.
Coming to Lucknow, we heard that the Brahmin lobby is pretty upset with Rajnath Singh, and they could be moving to Rita Bahuguna Joshi. What are the dynamics right now as far as Lucknow is concerned?
You see, Lucknow, one thing is very clear, that the Muslim community is uniting in favor of Rita Bahuguna, and they feel that last time also she had given a very good fight, so she's a better choice than Abhishek Mishra. But Rajnath Singh is elections have become, it's more like management. I think there should be a chapter in management schools now, because elections have become management of elections. It's less to do with popularity, how you manage your polls. So, and Rajnath Singh is very good at it. You have a very close aide of Atalji, Shiv Kumar Mishra,
Yeah.
moving around, Lucknow asking for support. And then he asked Lalji Tandon to get him votes, Poor thing, without a smile on his face, he's moving around. It has become a prestige issue for him also to ensure that Rajnath Singh wins. So Rajnath Singh is a very, very astute politician. He knows how to win his seat, and he can win without Modi also.
And he got some.
Definitely a tough one. It's not a cakewalk.
He got some congressmen also. I believe DP Bora also, he got him at the last moment. So all those little defections within the Congress and other parties are happening.
Yes, and he went to Kalpi Jawad's house. He's trying to get Shia votes, playing to Shia-Sunni rift that we have in Lucknow. So they'll do everything possible.
But I would also tell you one thing, that I would also like to tell you one thing, that
Yes.
you are saying, I have no idea, you are saying that Rajnath Singh is trying to get Shia votes.
Yes.
These religious leaders, they also might be trying to befool Rajnath Singh ji equally.
No, but
No, no,
Rajnath went to a
yeah, but
there is a
Gurdwara, he
history.
went to
He can
great
go
Kalbe
anywhere.
Jawad.
But there is a history of moderate BJP faces being accepted by a particular sect of the Muslims in
There is
Lucknow.
also a history of these religious leaders befooling senior leaders of Congress and BJP as well. So they side with
No, but then,
senior leaders.
but with Rajnath Singh ji going to a Gurdwara, I mean, he's trying to be the secular,
then
he's
I
trying to be the
don't-
new Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So
Yeah,
while you
I
have a
find no
hawkish
problem
Modi,
in that. That's fine with him if he's going
You
to
see,
Gurdwara.
you see what you said about religious leaders, they do it with all political parties. But amongst the rapid Hindu faces that you have in BJP, Rajnath is considered a bit moderate.
Yes, definitely.
We-
And he has acceptance everywhere.
We'd like to keep the conversation going. We'd just like to remind our viewers that you can also log into our site indiapostlive.com and join in the conversation. You can also post your comments with a hashtag IndiaPostLive. Our Twitter handle is @IndiaPostLive. So keep watching the conversation and giving us your feedback and what you think about Rajnath Singh carrying on the Vajpayee legacy. We'll come back to the conversation. As Ishan, as Sunita ma'am was saying, the fact that Arun Jaitley also figures as one of those people who could be there.
see, I remember I was at the BJP National Executive in Indore when this whole question of the future of the party was being decided, and Nitin Gadkari was really in charge, and it was his first big national executive. But that point of time, the planning had started for who will be Prime Minister. And Arun Jaitley and Narendra Modi have a very good partnership, so to say. I mean, within the BJP ranks, everybody's an individual, but Arun Jaitley and Narendra Modi share a very good rapport. So that is why the consideration of Arun Jaitley, for the first time ever, I mean, after his such a long political career, first time ever he's contesting a Lok Sabha poll.
Yeah.
So that legitimacy, see, Narendra Modi also knows that things can go wrong. This is India, this is a democracy, anything can go wrong. So therefore, you have to have people in place who would take your agenda or take you forward with them, who would not just completely kill your politics. So therefore, that deal with Arun Jaitley is there on the sidelines as the rumor mills go. But whether Arun Jaitley is acceptable enough for the BJP within, that is the big question mark. And here, then in such a scenario, somebody like in Rajnath Singh, who in his previous term as BJP president had initially a good term, but towards the end of it, I mean, he was almost booted out of the president's office. He was forced to come and, he was not forced, but he was asked to come and take over the party, because when the party was just about to implode, I mean, the kind of rift that we had seen within the BJP before his second term started, Rajnath Singh, it was something that the BJP could almost never have recovered from. But he's managed to take everybody on board. He managed to create consensus for Modi within the BJP. Modi used Rajnath Singh to build consensus. So therefore, Rajnath Singh is somebody who's a very astute politician and knows, apart from, as Sunita ma'am was pointing out, his seat, he knows how to handle the BJP. And
basically, he is not a confrontationist politician, and he has this capacity of taking everybody on board. Yeah. That's his quality. And within the BJP also, he has taken all the leaders on board, whether this time or last time also. From his side, there was nothing against anybody in his last tenure also. So this is the strength of Mr. Rajnath Singh, and therefore the party decided to give the charge to him to lead the party. That's his strength.
Okay, I'll bring in Sunita on this. Rajnath Singh has been Chief Minister of UP. He was also Agriculture Minister when India was in power. What is his style of functioning? I mean, as Shivraj was saying that, he likes to carry everyone along, but can there be some hiccups in the way, or, you see some issues that still, Rajnath Singh needs to resolve as far as his politics is concerned?
You see, I don't see any obstacles other than Modi.
Okay.
I'm very clear about it. Because you see, Rajnath is also very ambitious and Modi is also very ambitious.
Every politician is ambitious.
Rajnath is also a mass face and he is also a mass face. Why would Modi want to cultivate a power center or somebody so powerful and give him position on a platter? I doubt if he has any problem, that will be from Modi and nobody else.
Okay.
And of course Jaitley.
But I will tell one more aspect of Mr. Rajnath Singh. I don't know how far you know that. Mr. Rajnath Singh is a firm believer in God. He is a firm believer in divine destiny and divine design. So once things settles and he knows that Mr. Modi is the Prime Minister, he will be the last person to create any kind of controversy.
Okay, but as far as stars go, I just want to add that Arun Jaitley's astrologer, that is what the rumor is that the BJP had said. That
Mr.
his
Rajnath
stars
Singh
had
is not
also
a
told him
mysterious
that he is
person.
going to be Prime Minister.
Who?
Arun Jaitley is going to be Prime Minister. An astrologer had told him that.
Okay, so I
everybody.
think Sunita's got it bang on because she keeps mentioning Arun Jaitley in it. So Ishan,
Provided he wins Amritsar, and that's a tough election. You did that show on reverse communalism, and Arun Jaitley is having a tough fight in Amritsar.
I also know lots of astrologers. I can tell you that all these astrologers, they are not less smart than these politicians, and they can make their money, or they can make themselves shine only if they keep these politicians, befooling these politicians that you are only going to be the Prime Minister. And they do this with everybody.
okay.
The problem is that these astrologers, there is no one astrologer. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, there is no one astrologer, so there are a whole lot of astrologers.
True.
Everybody is going to their own astrologer.
Yes.
So there are 15 prime ministers according to astrologers. who
And
are
there
going to
are
take-
15 prime ministers and there are 1500 astrologers. Because one politician is not satisfied with one astrologer. If one astrologer tells him you are going to be, he goes to the next one for validation of the earlier view.
But I can tell you something, I can share something with you which Rajnath Singh is not going to lie. That once he told me that his good time starts in 2014 and 15.
Yeah, definitely, I don't disagree with that. His good times is definitely going to start. He'll be an important cabinet minister. If not prime minister, he's going to be an important cabinet minister.
Okay, we'll take some.
He's going to be in that chair for next 20 years.
Okay, we'll take some
This is
tweets
the
on
best
this.
of the time of his life.
We'll
Not
take
good.
some. We'll take some tweets coming in. Vikas Huda has tweeted. I'm sure Shivraji, you'll like it. That Rajnath Singh will be a blunder as PM, and
No, I
I
don't
think he's
agree with
talking in
this.
reference to the Arun Shori comment of Alice in Blunderland.
and also Ankit has tweeted that mark my words, people of India will never allow anyone except Modi
That's what I'm saying.
to be the next PM. So a lot of comments coming. They all seem to be favoring Mr. Modi.
I had told this to the senior leaders of BJP that if you don't project Modi, when I was in JDU itself, I was the only person in JDU who revolted and left the party because of Narendra Modi, and I told them that if Mr. Modi is not projected, BJP will not even have the chance to sit in parliament as principal opposition party. BJP would have lost the seat of principal opposition party if they had not projected Mr. Narendra Modi.
Okay, Shivraji, can you tell us? I mean, if you have to compare Modi with Rajnath Singh, what are the differences that you see? Major differences that you see between the two, as far as for the top job.
You are telling me to compare apple and oranges. They cannot be compared. No, they are non-comparables.
Okay, on a scale of as far as apart from popularity, if you talk about administration, on a scale of 10, how much would you give both?
I think both are very good, but they are non-comparables because the only thing is that this is the first time in the political history of India that people of India, and I also must tell you very frankly that in BJP there were hardly people, senior leaders, who were ready to project Mr. Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister. It is only the force of the democracy, it is only the force of the people which forced BJP to project Mr. Narendra Modi as the Prime Ministerial candidate.
Okay.
So it
and
is
a lot of muscle and a lot of backing from a lot of quarters.
no
Okay,
quarter. It is only people's
what Shivraji is saying is that he is the Tendulkar of the BJP, but we
Yes.
saw that Saurav
But
Ganguly was
Tendulkar
captain.
doesn't want to be captain. Tendulkar could not be a good captain. That is
Yeah,
why.
That's what I'm
on-
saying. Saurav Ganguly was
on
captain.
scale of popularity. From 1 to 100 is Mr. Narendra Modi, then rest are after 100. This is
Sanjay, the
scale.
problem that Mr. Narendra Modi
This is
might
the scale
have
to be
is,
very frank.
sir, it won't even, could not even be about 180 and 220. If Varanasi is a close contest, then there would be enough in the BJP with the daggers
There
out
is
saying,
no close contest in
Okay,
Varanasi.
no, but I'm talking about just a hypothetical scenario, and it's politics, it's democracy, anything could happen.
I'll bring in Sunita on this. Ishan is saying that there could be some issues in Varanasi. Is that true?
Issues in Varanasi.
Yeah, as far
No,
as
but-
Modi.
But just Sanjay, the margin, man, the margin could be a little bit of a this thing.
You see, they are not one seat leaders now. You don't expect him to win his seat. You expect him to get some more seats to BJP. And now regarding what you were talking about Rajnath, comparing the two personalities, I think Rajnath is very amiable. He's amicable.
That's what I was telling. That's what he was telling.
Whereas Modi is very assertive and aggressive. Modi doesn't take people along with him. Rajnath can take a team along with him and even the opposition along with him.
I would humbly like to disagree with you.
You've taken the words out of my mouth, Sunita.
I agree and disagree with you. I agree and disagree with you as far as Mr. Rajnath Singh, because
No, it's okay.
I would like to agree and disagree with you. She said that Mr. Rajnath Singh is very amenable and he takes team along. I agree with that. But she said that Mr. Modi is very assertive and he doesn't take team along. Here I disagree. He is very amenable.
Okay.
He is
Poor
very...
LK Advani sir is sulking away in Gandhinagar.
he's
He's supposed to
sulking
contest over there.
I'm
He's not
I'll
being
tell
able
you.
to take everybody along.
I will tell you. I'll tell you what. To be very frank, Mr. Advani, whatever he was doing all his life, he was getting also. So he has peaked. There is peak for everything.
No,
there
but
was
then
peak for even
Mr.
for
Modi
Lord.
couldn't take a
Lord
lot. LK
Krishna,
Advani,
last
Sushma
comment.
Swaraj.
Last comments,
Shivraj
we're
Singh
running
Chauhan.
out of time. Come on, Ishan.
I mean, I would just say that the fact is that with the BJP, just the BJP is its own worst enemy. If NDA is coming to power, and as trends point out, that it could be a scenario, then do not be surprised if somebody in the noises in the BJP start happening that was it good enough? Was it a mandate for Narendra Modi? And if there are question marks over that, then Rajnath Singh could be the new Vajpayee for BJP.
Shivraji, last comments.
Not even distance possibility. The mood of the nation, the decision of the people cannot be sabotaged by mischief.
Okay. Sunita, last comments?
BJP hype, but whether Modi will be able to become Prime Minister is still to be seen.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us on this conversation. We hope to see more of you on our conversations. Thank you so much, Ishan and Shivraj, for joining us. So there you have it. I mean, a lot of voices coming up, and I tend to agree with what Sunita said, that, you know, perhaps Narendra Modi is too much of a polarizing figure, be it for good or bad. And, you know, that's perhaps why we still, some of us, have that question mark on whether he will be the acceptable face of the NDA if they run short of a majority. So thanks so much for watching our conversation. You can, of course, be a part of our conversation by logging on to indiapostlive.com and use our Twitter handle @IndiaPostLive. You can also hashtag your Twitter comments with hashtag IndiaPostLive. So thank you so much for joining us, and the conversations will continue on indiapostlive.com.